Those were the kind of demons that I was going through.
For me, it's like an armour.
Always going to be that outside noise, you know, bit of hate, or is he hope?
The first 3 months when I was in my neck brace, I couldn't drive. So, and my wife, she was still working, so she'd like head off for work, and I was almost like stuck in the house. But there'd be mates, people who would reach out and be like, "Oh, let me know if I can do anything." And normally like, "Oh, I don't want to bother you and stuff." But I was like, "Nah, all I'd do was say, oh, if you can just come pick me up and we'll go for a coffee. Like, just get me out of the house." That was awesome. So I'd almost try to like schedule in a mate every day, go to almost the same cafe and walk in, "Hey guys, me again, have a coffee." But just that like human interaction, the chat, the banter.
I think my biggest adversity was when I did my knee in World Cup, post World Cup, and thought it was like a little kind of injury, and then found out a couple months later that I needed surgery for it, and took me out for the year. And I thought like this was, I was like, this is good. But I didn't realize how much I missed like training and like the every little day things that you take for granted. I think for me was like, that was the most frustrating thing. And going through that and like more mentally just like,
it's a slog by yourself.
Slog, yeah. And like, you know, the family's there and like the kids want to go to the park and you can't, you know, like, yeah, that took a toll. And then the season started. So I think that was the hardest thing, how I got through it. I think it was around just me, like having the boys around and actually talking how I felt. And as much as like, for me, we say talk, it's hard to reach out to a brother and be like, "Bro, I'm going through this." So yeah, those were the kind of demons that I was going through. And I think once I was able to talk to people that I like really, really trusted, being able to just go into training base. And it's funny, some people go, "Oh, Ard, how you feel?" And I always used to say, "Oh," because when you go to the boys and you're like, "Well, how are you?" And you're like, "Yeah, I'm good." That's all you hear. But when you hear someone go, "Oh, I'm not going too okay," you get the people go, "Oh, shucks, what do I say back to that?"
When the senior players ask the question or, you know, "How you doing?" You've given the generic, "Yeah, no, I'm all good." And then they actually turn around and say, "But how are you actually really doing?" And then they leave that silence, and then it's almost was a game for them to find out who was going to break the silence first. And normally when you embrace that silence, you get the real answer back. You get the, "Oh, I'm actually struggling a little bit with this," or...
That second "how are you" gets you good, eh?
Yeah. Oh, hang on a minute.
Yes.
Are they seeing something?
Yeah, "How are you?" "Yeah, I'm all good." No. "How are you for real, bro?"
Yeah. Am I meant to be okay? Or have you seen something I haven't seen? Or I'm doing something different?
I feel you in that.